Hey everyone. Sorry, I didn't even realize I hit join or start. But here we are. So today it's probably going to be a long one. I'm going to start with I'm going through some libraries. I'm actually familiarizing myself with PACT JS and PACT CLI a little bit more. I've used them, but with some of the recent changes, I actually had as I was making some new tools, I realized I can visualize some of what they're doing, and honestly, it's probably more of like an online IDE at that point, but it's not what I want to make. However, to simplify transactions on our um, like a creating a transaction builder is not it's not easy. It's also not a lot of work. It's just styling. It's probably going to take me longer than the logic itself. But what I'm really interested in is, can I successfully build transactions in the multi-sig world, um, inside in that way, right? And so the answer is yes, yes, yes. Of course I can. Um, the question is, what methods make sense, and then do I take it too far? It's possible, right? And so I want to make sure that I don't go overboard, but it'll probably happen. And really, really kind of exciting stuff. And it's there's a place for command line tools and there's a place for non-command line tools, and I like to blur them both together, where I have tools for both depending on the need. And what I try to do is, if I have a tool I really like, I try to build a user interface for it. So it's they don't always look pretty, but that's the general gist of it. And so for me, like, this is the process of pulling in. I'm gonna create a public repo for all this and just show people some additional examples and how we can visualize this on a website. I think I just need to go through and look at their methods, how they're pulling everything. I generally understand what's going on here. I want to be careful I don't recreate too much of this, especially because everybody does a really good job, and I can use these tools in our backend already, as I do today. And the idea is, if somebody launches a new smart contract, it would be really cool to immediately put everything into scope. Like, if I want to read in a new gaming contract, here are the 20 commands that that game has. Let's scope it all together. Let's build our code dynamically. And I think that's a lot of what the team's been trying to work on. I think it would be nice for them to communicate more of this. I think it's just a disservice they're doing themselves. And I was actually kind of blown away by some of the stuff that's in here that I just don't see anybody using. And I didn't know that some of it had been in here until I read the release notes from, I think, 1 or 2 updates ago. So I definitely think there's an opportunity to, some devs got to beat their chest on this stuff and say, look what I did, look what we did, and let's get that out there. It's not all the time that I get myself impressed with things that I do, but I like to call out when people are doing stuff that's really cool. It's really good um, to share. So that's that's it. So I'm gonna post this on some socials and stuff. The next 2 hours are streaming about some PACT learnings, JavaScript learning, JavaScript, and whatever else may our way. Hashtag stuff. All right, let's get this out here. I know a lot of people are interested in these things, and so I need to just do a better job of, frankly, I just need to do a better job of getting them out here. So let's do this. Let's repost. And then, Phil, you want to repost for me? Can I tell you to repost? I think I can. Let's see, Phil can like and repost. Cool. Bots are useful. And then, of course, in Discord, let's do this. Posts and Twitch. Boom. Alrighty. I don't know why I closed it. I had another conversation. Let me just make sure. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Mhm. All right. I think I got that out there. Welcome to Insanity. I should probably share my screen. It's not insane until you start sharing your screen. All right. I'm just going to be chatting with myself for a bit and answering questions and having a fun time with this. People. All right. Share. So many things to share. Welcome, welcome. Right. We do not need this. I love this library. Yeah. This is my favorite one. Chen Keeper. Yeah, I hate map downstairs. Welcome. Chen Keeper. Always had trouble. I shouldn't say always. I had trouble with this one before. I think there was a bug a long time ago. Probably in the version I've got that I pulled this from. Sign and familiar with that. So there's like a sign hash uses sign, I believe. Let's see, maybe not. I forgot how that all gets assembled, but there should be. Verify sig. This is a very, very important one for me. I use this a lot. And I actually made my own. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but I made my own. It works. It actually works really good, and it's probably because at the time I didn't know how all this was happening, and there wasn't really good doc setup. But now I'm very much interested in switching everything over to this crypto. Yeah, I use this now in some of my stuff. So all right. So what I care about though today, I don't care about the. I don't think I care about the generator so much. Contract parsing is probably PACT parser. I wonder if I can put this in JS or use it. Let's see. Return the namespace in case the files multiple. So this is just parsing the module. I think this must be what's getting us our command structure. Okay. So easy enough. Function load module dependencies. Care about that? Yes, this one. Get function calls. Check function body again. Interesting. Dot function calls. add. I don't know how to get all this on here. I don't like this bar being over here. It's annoying. Okay. Anyways, back to what we're doing. I get distracted very, very easily. So what I actually remember, there's a retrieve contract. This is the one where is it? So here's our test. Okay. I don't think I need the test. Retrieve contract command. I don't want the map. So it's just a simple, I think. It's in here. All right, to receive. I need to understand this very, very well because I'm going to retrieve a contract, have a, I would really like to have the PACT language server running against this. Maybe have another way to do it, but like we can validate against sending a local request to. But I think do it right, do it once. So retrieve from there. So I think I have all that. So let's just see. PACT.js retrieve contract. We're gonna output it to that folder. Is there any options I don't have? Network, testnet, yep. Okay. It's gonna pull from our API. I wonder if I should just, do I want to bother with indexing these and I don't have to do all this? Can I do that? Should I do that? I don't think so. I think I'm just gonna pull it this way. Something to be said for simplifying your life. And then I have to worry about parsing issues. Okay, so I think I've got all this down. So what was cool, let's just get rid of this, move to trash. All right, see what happens. Look at that. So easy. Now we have a contract. Should not be upgradable for test. Yeah, it's fine. We have our contract. Okay. So if I don't want to output that to a file, retrieve. Okay, so this is where we're writing that output. So what I would need is retrieve. Oh boy, how do I want to do this? I don't care about this, and I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Or do I? Retrieve contract from chain. Retrieve trial. Okay. So we need a whole bunch of dependencies. So if I break this out, wondering if there's another way I can pull this out without having to, or I just do it the way I like doing it and just do it the hard way. That could be fine too. I assume the network map is just what network we're on. Mainnet, testnet, yeah. So I don't care about that. Okay. So maybe I don't have to even do any of this. Describe module. I forgot about that. Let's try. Let's see. Maybe I'm just making this. Let's see. That's why I said though, like, try not to make stuff too hard on myself, but I do. Okay. Look at that. Yeah. It's not all clean, but it's an option. That's absolutely an option. Why not? Let's try it. Too much code. Too much code. Let's go find. No view transaction. So let's change this. Handle view transaction. Handle view. Let's do like a const. So first off, let me just a mere crazy test. Okay. Let's see how this works. Okay, so const handle grab contract. Well, const. That's fine. Equal wait. Grab contract. Whoops. What the heck am I doing? Grab contract. Oh, there's a spinner rule. Fine. You know what? Can't listen, can you? Grab contract. So then I need a module. M for module. I don't like using module in my code. That would be trippy. So it's console log tx. Thank you, ID. Oh, is there a modal attached to this and everything? Yeah. So set modal open true. Oh, okay. us see. Where am I? Code and TTO. None of those are in here. Yeah, I know I need more details. Is it in here? It's got to be. I thought I kept it all in. Okay. Handle view transaction. What's it rendering down here? View transaction. Okay. Yeah, it's the detail I want. I bet it's not that. I bet it's set modal open. It's gotta be this one. Okay. Okay. So this is where we gotta go. Okay, that makes sense. So when our modal's open, pass this in here. Close transaction data. Okay. Let's get rid of this. So it's going to render the modal. So once they click on that, I'm going to open modal. Okay, selected. So that makes sense. So set selected transaction. So that's why this is populating. Okay, which is weird because I'm not showing it all. Whatever. So we're going to set selected transaction to TX, but I want to see what that. It's probably going to be like tx.data.something. Let's see what it returns. Oops, sorry. All right. No grab. Just hold off on that for a second. Handle view. Let's see this button. Okay. Okay, doke. So now we're going to run grab contract, which we're going to put in TX details or transactions file. Okay, doke. I don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. Where's my transactions? I just closed them. Cool. That was helpful. There we go. All right, let's just grab something I already got. So what was that? Grab contract. Grab contract. All right. So that was describe module. And then, I'm going to put the module in here. So let's just do free.chi dash. Let me just test this for now. Multi. Describe. Which local return. I'm going to do M. I'm going to do M. Let's see if it works. Maybe it needs a little more. I don't know. There should be a login here. We did it right. Text object. Hey, look at that. Okay. Whatever. So now, I'm going to leave that alone for now. But now let's work on, hey, let's see if we can do this. Oh, Tori, fun fact. I sustained my life essence off of C4, but oops. How do I move this to my other screen? It's just annoying. Settings, I think. System settings. No, it's gonna embarrass me now. So I don't actually know how to use my. I think it's this. Nope. Not even close. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I'm gonna use my own Mac. So I want this modal to pop up with that detail. So I've got to feed TX. So then we're going to set up a modal to true. Anything else we need to do here? And then in our, I hate when I do that. Stop. In our transaction detail modal, set selected transaction. Look at that. Look at that. That beautiful thing right there. I didn't even do anything. I just read it right in. No breaks, nothing. All right, so for this modal, let's do this. Let's this is the revert back, please. Yes, I will. Don't worry. So here's what we're gonna do. We need some like text spacing and everything. So we're gonna do 90. We're just gonna blow this up on the screen. 90. That's how it looks. No, what? Shush. With oh. With 1024. Let's see. Were they 50-50? Yeah, so is that middle? 1024. Let's do yeah, why not? Why not? Who cares? We do what we want. Look at that. Look at that. So I made this little tool that lets you sign transactions, which is nothing special. However, it uses a governance cap like this. So in your NetCap governance, it specifies, well, this example is bad, but this module basically specifies which guard governs the contract. And so if I change this, let's see, there is, let me grab it. Let me grab it real quick. I'll show you what I mean. It is, the contract is called something else. Oh, why is this not working? Why can't I search all of a sudden? Okay, I'll do it the hard way. For transaction builder. Module name is free T module 1. Let's do this. So T module 1 is what we're going to pull in, and it'll make more sense in a second. So approve. Like, what? All right. So Pascal made a joke. Joke, not joke, I don't know. So I created, before he deployed this module to testnet, I created this guard through this site. This guard says that you need 2 people to sign out of 3 that I have. Okay. Again, nothing special at that point. So what I had to do was craft a transaction, take this code, and comment out that he's the best. So the function's called tell the truth. And so it will say blank is the best. And so it started with Pascal's the best, and he made a joke to say Mir's the best. And so it's a very simple but very powerful example of, you can use this contract to govern your contract, and you can use this up to like 10,000 approvers. So if you had like a DAO, it's like a DAO control, right? So a DAO would have something like this. And what you can do now is, if you had let's say you had a smart contract you wanted to deploy that does token governance, right? So you want to deploy 1 billion of your whatever coin. And you said, I really care about the community. I'm not going to rug them like every freaking person does. So I'm going to actually let the community decide when we upgrade this thing or not. And if we can tie things like liquidity pools in here, just imagine, like, it's rug proof then, right? You can't rug it unless the community lets you rug it. And it's interesting, an interesting concept of, what the hell are we waiting for? Like, if you're running a project and you have a payout schedule for yourself and you set that in code, right? That code is set. Yeah, then you're good, right? Now let's say some jerk off says, all right, I got this in code, but PACT is cool. You can upgrade contracts. Okay. You can disable that, but most 99.99% do not. And so you get to the situation where bad people, unfortunately, kind of win. And so the idea behind this is, if I have a group of either core members or core community members that I trust to govern this contract, that will do it in a above the board way, we can add them to be signers on this. And so now when I propose a new transaction, this is the details of my transaction. I'm changing this. So I comment this out, or I uncomment this, and I comment mine out. And now I craft a transaction, I show what the transaction does, and now the community can vote on it. I can craft transactions all day long as the deployer, but I cannot change anything. If you wanted to change the supply size, you can't change that. It's locked. You have to have enough D-bags change it with you. And honestly, it bugs me to no end that people skip these steps because they just want to go fast. They just don't care. And that's okay. People invest in those projects for a reason anyways. And some of them are good. But most of the time what you find is people do that, and in 5 minutes they're out the door. Like they were just getting your money, and we've all been there. And so you start looking at stuff like this, and then let's say I create a platform, right? Like, which is what I'm working on. And let's say I create a whole platform around this concept. It's it's like you can operate a DAO like I think all the DAOs should adopt something like this, and if they haven't already, and then work it into smart contracts. So you want to have a DAO, well, here's how you're going to manage it. I think this is the piece that gets missed a lot is you can vote on stuff, but this is true on-chain governance. There's no skipping it. There's no fast button around this. And so if you want trust in your project, in your community, like this is the way to go. And we have a concept of a multi-sig account, which is a W account. We can use that too. Um, Getting a new key set, creating a new W account when you want to rotate your keys can be problematic for some. And honestly, this is like a real-time, rapid way to manage something very complex. It's meant to be easy. And so what I'm doing today is taking this concept, and now I'm reading in this code directly from the module that I govern. And I'm going to say, we're going to add a new function, which is drain our funds, right? You should reject that. You should not approve that function, right? You should reject it. And so the idea is I can code all day long, but I can't do anything. And so now I'm connecting it. So this side of the screen is your current code, which I'm reading in real time. And on this side, what we're doing is updating that code. And so we can show real time what the difference is. So you can kind of spot check what's going on. And what I really probably need is like a side-by-side modal. My styling is not like, there's nothing special about how I style. I'm not very inventive or creative about it, but somebody will probably, Raul will probably help me with this piece of it so it doesn't look ugly. But really, the essence of what I try to capture when I work is, can I make this work? Is it viable? And so I literally, like I started this conversation, I start looking at the docs, I start looking at the API requests, and then I start going, yeah, I probably can do this. And so I'm going to do it. It's pretty much how my thought process is. If I want to do something, I'll do it. And if it can be done, I'm hoping I can prove it, and then bring the rest of the group in and say, hey guys, I got this idea. What do you think? And so far, everybody's like, I think I want this. And so I think I should just finish it. That's that. So I got a little bit. So view transaction. So that's going to do a query to the blockchain, pull your current chain. And so I need like a text editor. I don't think I want it in a modal though. I think I want to render this on a separate page, like view transaction, and then maybe we'll have like an edit button. So TTL edit contract, edit whatever. Let's see what. Yes. Immediately regret my life decisions. Sorry. So then you can edit this code. I think I conditionally rendered everything on this page, because why not? This item. So I did this. It's not really going to help me with why. Hey, how do I? So I can do this. All right. So current transaction details. If we want to edit, this is going to be, let's just see. edit. Yeah, if you don't like getting rugged, this is a good way to anti-rug yourself. But if you like rugs, then it's fine. Mm-hmm. So many people messaging me today. Plan to get rich by working. That's a good good work ethic. You guys, these guys kill me. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm gonna send this to it's gonna trigger alert, trigger alert. Oh man. I'm like a complete like my life is about being me, and I am really good at trolling. Really, really, really good at trolling. And so I was just having this conversation about like how we lay this out and everything, and I send this and it's just gonna aggravate Raul, which is fun because he's gonna do it back to me. All right, so click edit. What do we want edit to do? So let's grab one of our components. So edit transaction.json. I probably have too much in here. Edit to action. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need this. Fetch data. I'll put all this back in if I want it. Yeah, actually, you know what? I don't. Just want to save myself the time, and here we go. Handle. So this will be like handle build tx. And need this. So building transaction, and this will be payload. Actually, just use state manager to handle this build action. Don't know that I want to hard code that. Yeah. So to prove, so this is build tx. Transaction build. Standard crap I copy paste. Okay. Hey guys. Whoa, look at it's like I got a party in here. Oh man, how do I when you're ready. How you can join. You can join in on the fun. Cool. All right. Mikey's even here, man. We got like a little party in here. So this is a transaction editor. And then I think we're going to Let's do it. NPM Nope. Nope. No, thank you. It's just. Let's just bite the bullet. How large is this package? I'm just looking at the docs. Besides types, editor and diff editor components. Import editor. All right. View. So we'll need like a. Let me make sure I update the right code. So we'll need the following. So we'll need Monaco editor, the PACT language support, which I have a file for that, and then chain selector / array, and then gas selector for default to 80,000, and then gas limit default to what else do I need? And then mainnet and testnet selector. Allow people to specify their own nodes. Okay, that's what I want. And then we need a local validation. And then we need a way to store the transaction so that we can later sign it. That's it. That's a lot of stuff right there. So like, here's what I would do. I would do okay. So this is TX builder JSX. No, TX builder store.js. Yeah, we're all here. Oh, if everybody's here, I can show you guys something that I'm not supposed to show anybody. Show it. Show me. What did I do the other day? Somebody was in here being a complete jag-off to me, and I think I said, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. And they're like, I don't know how to code. And I'm like, then like, I just wanted to like kick them out because they were I don't remember what exactly their beef was, but I guess it's like not doing what they wanted. And it was weird. It was like a weird thing. We've had weird people jump in from time to time, but it's like, I think you'd have better things to do. So I need to go local. So I was working on this earlier with Squeegee. Don't tell anybody I shared. And if he's in here, he might be in here. I don't know. Let me see. I might be in trouble already. Don't write on the left side of the stream. Here's lucky. I need premium to write on this stream. Sugar alert. We could talk about this for sure. I meant for the button. Don't write on the left side of the stream. Ah, funny. So These are like for Dave's, not Dave's. That's, I forgot who I made it for. But yeah, this is the new My Stuff is Fun. It could be really fun. And I like this. I like the colors you picked. So, scarf, orange, scarf, orange. And then, do we want royalties? Yes, yes. And then, no, we want to send this to Ron Wolf. And if we want royalties, my K. We can do royalties up to 10%. And then Hitman. Oh, I did not mean to hit that. It's not going to work because I took the servers connected to off, but it'll probably silently fail. I think I actually clicked it too fast. But that's it. New thing. I'm really excited. We were working on this, and this stuff is fun. So I figured if enough people join, it always gets more people to join. I don't know how like people like have like the bat signal, but it definitely gets. I try. There's one other thing I wanted to look at actually while I was in here. Did I update this earlier? Oops. Nice. It kept. I already kept that, so I needed to know that. Yep, can't scroll down any further than that though. that's the another thing on my mind right now. So for now, let's see if we can't get Monaco to work. Why not? Let me grab the docs again. And for anybody wondering, I'm just looking at the NPM example, so I'm going to do like a very, very simple example real quick. I can't see chat, but feel free to, if there's anything you want to ask. Is that my Moo NFT? Probably. Yeah, a bunch of you guys have them. All right. So it says simple usage. So let's just drop it in TX Builder Store. So I needed chain ID. I needed, which it can be in a chain array. I think I'm going to just do some logic. Although I should be able to feed what I want into there. So this is a gas limit. And this should be and then gas price is oopsie. And then it's close. What else do we have in here? Edit transaction. So TX Builder Store, we want network ID. By default, we'll do mainnet 01. And then network API. chain web 00 test chain/1/pact. I think that's what it is. Chainweb.com. See how close I was. Chainweb 00 testnet chain 1 pact. Cool. Cool, cool. All right, so network API. Okay. So I think that's it. Chain selector array. Network ID, chain selector array. So whoops. Interesting. Cool thing about this thing. Yeah. Trying. Takes a village. Oops. I hate when I say oops on these things. Somebody think I probably did something wrong. All right, so set yes limit. Set gas price. Easy enough. Set network ID. Easy enough. I bet somebody can guess what I'm going to do next. I've lost my marbles. All right. So we're going to do this back to chain ID. It's probably what I wanted to default back to. GX builder source. Yeah, that's why I love just stand. All right. Whoops. I can't do this. Format. Cool. Oh yeah. The thieving bastards are real. It's a real thing. All right. Not that I did all that, I'm not even going to use it right now. But it's done. So that should work for holding our variables that we want to change. Cool. And so approve component is where we were. We pop up a modal. Approve component. What did I call it? What is it? It's a transaction details modal. All right, so we're going to modify this a little bit. And let's just throw Monaco in here. Let's see if I can get that code loaded into the Monaco. That'd be a cool little... All right, if it's not a liar, I can do this. A default language. Okay, so this is where it's gonna take me a minute. And my buddy Sterling has, I have this code too somewhere. I just don't feel like digging it up. It's on his GitHub. I just gotta find it. He has the language spec for what we're gonna be doing here. Where is it? MISC? Nope. It's probably not modal either. Nope. I think he's got it in here. Would think so. Ah, yes. All right. PACT language spec. So this is going to be, let's do it constants. PACT language spec. I guess it doesn't have to be. Export. Ah. Look at that. All right. So now, code. Wait a second. So it's loading. What's loading that in from? Transaction data.code. Interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, well, whatever. All right, so now I think it's just Monaco editor. I'm just looking at their examples. Okay, so let's just put this in this space. Default value. All right, so this will be PACT. Did I import that? PACT language spec. How do I bet I have to do some like custom thing here. Let me figure this out. I think I might have to go a little deeper. So this is our layout. Oh, come on. I know we can do this. Input. It's not. Not something I do every day. Oops. All right. So let's just. I built this. I tried building Monaco into Discord so you could modify code right from Discord, which I thought would be cool, but it was an absolutely atrocious experience. Just the worst of the worst. Like you just have no idea how bad it was. Worst of the worst. Okay. So now we need hack language spec. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be fun. PACT. Editor. I actually think that's going to be tough. All right, so let's just see what it does for now. Let's see if it can load like that. I feel like it didn't save. Ah, yes, that's fine. We're no longer running. Yeah, okay. I wish I could play music through here. Okay, so we can edit this, y'all. Okay, so now let's just do this. Let's get rid of this for a second. Put this in here. It's probably not a good idea to put that in default. See what happens. Oh, look at this. On the little thing right there. Okay. Huh. So what I was saying earlier is you just change this, boom, and then we'll submit, ask people to sign it, and then when it's done, we have to come back and send this. Let's sign it. We sign it at the end. I think if I can get those editor features in there. Crazy. Why did it add all this extra space though? It is not respecting my space. Okay, so the Monaco editor is pretty cool. So now I have to store my changes. So when I submit, I want to store my code. All right, so not this one. TX Builder store. So then this is going to be code. Okay. Set code. This is what I enjoy, in case anybody's wondering. Cool. All right, I'm gonna have to probably read a little bit more on this, but I mean I don't know how to change this yet. I gotta figure out how I want to do all that. Let me. Carl, are you on here? Like, are you in the stream right now? Before I respond to you in Discord, because it doesn't show me. I'm just looking. Create token, 0 precision, PFS, util v1, marmalade v2, create policies, default, read key set. Look at oh gosh. Oh, I'm super pumped. So this is nice. Yeah, look at that. Very responsive. And this is like default out of the gate. I don't even want to change anything, but I'm going to. Let me see how to change the language spec. Okay, I do have to do this. Edit. I have to mount it and then get values. Default. Handle editor change. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, okay, so that's how we'll be able to, let's just do it. Come on, whatever. Can't look at how to do it, and whatever. I guess I could pull the page over, but it's fine. So default, I don't care about default. So default value, and then we're gonna set up an on change. On change equals. Let's just keep the same name. Handle editor change. There's no reason to, you know what? There's no reason to make this difficult. So let's do this. App. And so this is going to be const import. God, I'm going to butcher all my code if I'm not careful. I don't care. I don't really care. So this is, I don't want to do this. Imports TX builder store. TX builder store. Why would you suggest that? Stop being so annoying. All right. So handle editor change. So const, let's grab all of our Janity. Oh, see, not, it's just, transaction, or TX builder store. Get state. I'm gonna do all that. What didn't? Oh, function. I see, because I took this from their example. So then we're gonna do. Let's just check it. Let's just check it for now. Let's see. Oh, don't want my photos being shown. Who knows what's in there? Just kidding. It doesn't really matter. All right. Okay. So as I type, it should look at that. Okay, so now that's in our state manager. So it immediately loads in our state manager. So now, oh no, no. Sorry, forgive me. So it would be set code. Set code is and then let's log code. I hope it doesn't get mad because it just defaults to something. Oh no. No, I shouldn't need to do that. Set code to code. Here's the current set code. Interesting. Oh, we got lots of people on here. One of these days, I'm gonna have to do like a giveaway for people joining. I think my user guard has keys. It could be. Keys. The rest looked good to me. All right. So data, keys. Read the key set. Key set. Commands look good. Mainnet 01. Marmalade. Got it. $15,000 gas price. Chain is correct. Everything looks correct. Read key set. Marmalade. Ledger. Yeah. Why? Error attempting. Please try again. Expected value with capability. I think I have a let in here though. I just need 1 second to help look over something. Marmalade V2 ledger. Create token. Oh, I see. I see the issue. Get create token. Just little tiny things like my bad. Create policies. We close that. Mint, we close that. Yeah, cool. That should be it. Oh, okay. What were we doing here? View transaction. $36. Unchange. Handle editor change. Set code. I could be losing my mind. I usually don't use functions. I usually do it this way. Yeah, you could just set it. Can try that. We can certainly make sense just showing an update here. Again, I don't get the luxury of doing front end stuff a lot, so a lot of times my brain doesn't really necessarily. I'm just gonna. Should I just do it like this too? Doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter. That should work. Is it because its default value is coming from transaction code? Yeah, I'm guessing that's fine. We'll handle this in a minute. It's not my. It's gonna bug me if I don't fix it. Okay. I think I gotta do on mounted on chain is why it's not happy. So it's got like a okay, let's just do it the right way. Let's stop what we're doing for a second. And then let's do const pact editor. Whatever. Okay, so it knows monaco.languages. ID pact. It knows what I'm doing. Oh, I feel like I know why this isn't. I know why this didn't work now. Man, I just stop doing this to me. So if I look at their example on chain, so I want to set code. It should have worked. Set code to value. And this should just be handle. I'm very surprised it didn't work. All right, anyways, let's keep going. All right, don't use useref. Thank you though. Handle editor mount. This is where it's going to get a little more tricky. Trickster, pact languages. So this is, yeah, I'm just going to bite the bullet here. So const. I'm much more happy with this value event. Let's do this. And I should be able to just set code to that value. Value. I think I might need to log this outside of here. It could be console log. Here's the current. Let's see if that does it. Usually it's like something really stupid. Oh. Let's see. All right, so it's logging that. It's not updating. Whatever. I don't care anymore. I'm over it. I think I gotta loop all this in, and then it'll be fine. So, editor height default language equals. Okay, that makes sense. You know what? I can't stand this. Just I don't. We can reformat it later. Okay. Okay. So my on change is this, and my on mount is what I need. On mount. PACT. Okay, much better. See what happens now. Oh, look at that. We don't have errors anymore. It knows PACT. It's not auto updating still though, as it should. Yeah, I like this. So this is like a, let's just see what it would do. Look at that. Look at that. If you want a code editor, boom. So you would modify your transaction and craft transactions, what I'm gonna need. So like here, you can do this or transaction builder. Let's call it like TX builder. All right, let's make a, let's do this. We got this. Let me see if Morgan. What's this thing? I think I did this. I was trying to. No. For your code example, you screenshotted. Create token is missing. Yeah. Handle editor change. Set code. I wonder if I need like a use effects. I'll do that in a minute. All right, get back to focus. We have our editor. I don't want to make any more changes to this page. I want to go here, and this will be craft create transaction. Create craft. I like craft. Craft is cool. Craft makes some good mac and cheese. All right. So why is button deprecated? You kidding me? Button's so common. All right. So initiate. We're gonna do this. Craft. You know what? For now, let's just put it at the bottom of the list. Craft. Okay, so we're gonna do like import craft transaction component from. You got it. Now let's make this bad boy. I think we're just gonna. I was gonna do some PACT stuff today, but this is like PACT, I guess. I can if anybody wants to see it. I don't care. this is fun to me. That I all right. So I want. Let's just do it here. Okay. So we'll need everything from our transaction detail model. So I need to just close all this so I don't screw something up. Craft transaction model. So craft. Craft transaction. Export. Okay. So we need all of this basically. I had an S. All right, transaction order. Cool. Okay. Santa, I hope Santa approves. So now let's yeah. All right, so this. So let's do select contract. So grab selected contract. Be a contract. And this will be contract. Okay. So okay. So I know let's go to this for a minute. Let's go to this, go to this. Just focus on what we need. Okay, so now now what we need to do, so when that runs, let's transaction data.code. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is we're just going to do code. So let me see if that creates a problem first. Why is height? Okay, so 160, 50. All right, 70 is good. Okay, so in the home stretch here. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot to do still. So above this, I need a what do I need to do here? So PACT editor change set code. Um, and then we need all right. Let's see. Something they all seem close now. There's a expected list, expected atom, code, create token. It's not. No, no, no. It's the code block. Hold on one second. Let me do something quick. So, oops. Create dashed. create. Hold on. Can you just... All right, let's see. Create token. This will never pass validation though. I can't find it. But like, let's see. Util dash. Use marmalade. Util dash v1. Let's do this. Create token. Can I edit it? create token ID, precision, URI, policies, read key set. It's actually not going to do that. Let's do this. Just make this easy and make sure it's not this. Quick policy. Okay, see if that works. Which will better? Now I need to all right. Get out of my way. All right, so create or craft. TX bumper store. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think this could be. Fine, we'll just make this a little cleaner. So const code, set code, equals use state. Let's build get state dot code else default. WTF. Really? I typed the wrong thing. Alrighty. Can you const chain ID? Set chain ID? Const. Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. Can you do it? Well, that's a lot of gas. Gas price is 0.001. And then ready. Test 904. Whoever said these weren't smart things. You know, it probably does need to just be api.testnet.chainweb.com. That's it. I'm gonna keep it at that. That makes more sense, actually. The rest of this we can just build. Okay, okay. We have all of our things. Better, 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 better cheddar. All right. Order matters. Okay. Okay. We'll do that in a minute. So okay. Match code. What was it called? And I need whatever. Set code. Check code. All right, I have what I think I need. Let's check this out. Oh, I know it's not gonna fully work, but I just want to see how it looks. Oh, yes, of course. Yes, of course. Of course, tool bar. Oh, usually it just populates it all for me, but come on. Why you gotta be like this today? Okay, I guess I could stop being lazy and just do it all. Is there anything else? Anything else you need? Menu item, select grid. See what you look like now. Okay, so I gotta fix that. It's a start. All right. I hate styling stuff in real time. It's the least fun thing. No, we can just use state this one. Okay. Otherwise, let's check contract code, grab selected, and the contract value. Free dot Kaidash multi. You need to import it, that's why. Really? Okay. Swap API, set network API. So both of them still. Consider providing a value that matches one of the available options. Oh, it wants me to select them, that's why. And then we need like a button. No feature right now. Submit. Okay. Just to put it on the grid. Well, helps if I copy the whole command. That's much better. Okay. Oops. Quotes. Okay, create token. Enter. Create policies. Create token. Create policies. Mint. Token ID. Precision. And key set mint. Let's try. Probably going to be an error. Key set. Mint. Did you interesting. Silly. That's it. What? Okay. That is a big console window. Let's finish this. Testnet default. View that. I know why. Okay, that makes sense. Actually makes sense why. Because I fixed this, or I did this earlier, and it just had code in there, because it just happened to be right. Set code. Code. Now, don't make me a liar. Oops. 3.chi dash multi. Hmm. 44. Okay. Shouldn't that have worked? Is there something other than default value? Nope, default value code. Mainnet 01 payload hash. Effect data. Create token. Create policies. Default read key set. Felt like we're close. Why is my code's updating, but it's not updating on change? That's after. What's on mount? PACT. Do I have to set anything here? On mount register. PACT editor change. Handle editor change. Set code. Annoying little. Okay. Handle fetch code. It's following the same pattern. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Set code to that. Let's log it. See what happens. Three. Looks right. Contract code. Mount. Code is updating. I'm missing something here. Editor, theme, I don't care. PACT. I wonder if there's another value for this. Before mount, on mount. Use a Monaco hook. Oh, use Monaco as a React hook to return the instance of Monaco. Yeah, I'm wondering, does Monaco have like a value equals code? Default value equals load in, please load in a contract or start typing. Okay, let's see if that does it. I don't know. Desperate here. Free.kai-multi. Oh, boom. Look at that. Why? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I am one happy person. I'm going to make this wider though. So yeah, it goes past that, but I don't really care. Whatever, I don't care. That's cool. That's cool. Free dot. What is it called? Module is T module 1. T module 1. So now we could be like, we can build our own transaction. We'll have to store it for a period of time. And then when we go to initiate, we can have like a recover transaction hash. Why is this unhappy? Oh, I have to set a default. That looks hideous. Okay, I think that's good. We can modify contract. I got to figure out how I want to store this. I'll probably just store it in a local cache, and then you'll be able to create a transaction. Yeah. recover the transaction, reload it into here, and then sign it. Yeah, so I have to be able to bring it back over there and sign it. So that's not too bad. That's close. Signing is easy. That's actually the easy part. Getting this all formatted and cleaning this up is probably going to take me the longest. I'm going to set default. Network. Is it because the value? I'll have to have another thing. So custom. Something like a default. Whatever. I'll figure all that out later. Close enough. Close enough for horseshoes and hand grades. Well, thanks everybody for sticking with. I feel like this is going to be cool. So you can edit, craft a transaction, put it in this tool to initiate, get people to sign, and then go back. Maybe I'll do it here, and instead of approve, if you're the person who initiated it, I can switch this to be like finish or sign, something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have some fun with this one, I think. But until then, appreciate everybody sticking with, and hope everybody has a good day. Thank you. It's fun. Sorry I was using my thinking brain a little bit, but it happens. Take it easy.